feelings here. My
Yes,
boy got
sir.
a wake-up call, man. General Patton got a wake-up call. He said he had to answer. He was
I
pissed
had
off.
to answer
He was
it.
sleeping good.
I
So,
was sleeping
man,
good. It was a good dream. And I just heard like some loud, it was like an old school telephone, like in a scary movie.
One of those spinner boys. Put your finger in the spinning one.
I answered that call. I didn't love what I saw. Let's just say that.
Oh, man. We got to get into it, man. We got to get into it. What you see, man. So we got a couple different points here. We kicking off our official format, during the game weeks, after the game recaps, all of that. So we going to go defensive player of the game. We going to go offensive player of the game. We going to go coach of the week or coach of the game. And then we got Spartan Dog. You feel me? So I'm going to let you kick it off, man, because they done woke you up out your sleep and shit. So I'm going to go ahead and let you kick it off, man. What you see, man? What's going on? Who you got first, man?
First and foremost, I'm a Spartan through and through. I bleed green.
Oh, shit. He's setting it up.
And I love my team. I love my everything about it. I drink the Kool-Aid, the green Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we called it Sparty Splash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a little special mix. So it made you feel good. So I'm off the Sparty Splash, the Kool-Aid, all the time. Drinking, dreaming, and then, on my way to the stadium.
Y'all done pissed them off, man.
Everything feeling good. Man. The first play of the game. Ring. You're playing the freshman quarterback. This is his first real
calm the fuck
start.
down. Yeah. All that.
Temper your expectations.
Yeah.
That was the wake up call, y'all.
Okay.
So that's how I'm gonna start it off. So, of course,
touch it. We gonna touch more of the offense after. We gonna touch it for sure.
Of course, I went to the game and it was a great feeling. Campus is still beautiful. It was still bustling as usual.
Yes, sir.
It was a beautiful day for football, truly.
Yeah.
It was a great environment, and we came out with the W. So that's my feelings on it right now. Do you want to tell your feelings about it, or do you want to jump into talking about the offense or the offensive player of the game? How you want to do it?
We gonna stick with it. We gonna start with defense, but trust me, I'm gonna say my part on each side. When we talk about the defense,
okay,
I'm gonna talk about the defense. We talk about the offense, I'm gonna talk about the offense. The team game, baby. So I'm gonna keep it teamly here for sure.
So you want me to go my defensive player, or you gonna go yours?
Kick it off, man. I want to hear what who you got. Who your defensive player of the game first? Let me know and who I, man.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Nakai Martinez.
Dog. Yep.
Started, and he looked good. He made some good tackles. He came up and made some good tackles in the run.
Man, open.
He covered good.
Yeah.
Of course, the biggest thing is that interception return. That was nasty.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. So it was like a punt return. And in my opinion, that was the most explosive defensive play that we've had in a long time.
Very long time.
And we need those. We need those defensive explosive plays. That was one of the things that I was predicting, that we would have at least one a game. That it'll be from, but I thought it would be from the linebacker core.
Yeah.
But the defensive backs, man, it's a lot of stuff that went on this game with the defensive backs. And Nakai Martinez stepped up big time, and he filled some big shoes. It wasn't no fly zone, but he did a good job, and that's why I give him the defensive player. Who you got, bro? And do you agree with what I'm saying?
I do. I agree big time, because look, I got a different defensive player of the game, but I agree with yours, because that's what I was, that was my 1 and 1A. I was juggling between these two, but man, Martinez is a dog, baby.
Yes,
we got a real safety back there. No shots fired, but shots fired. We got a real safety back there, y'all. Back there now wearing that number 1, baby.
Yep, wearing that number 1. That was the other thing,
picks.
bro. He represented that number 1 the right way.
Hey, but just bro, one interception speak for itself. Great interception, bro. The tackling, the level of tackling that this dude displayed, bro. Like he had a great open field tackle on 3rd and 7. It was 3rd and 7. He on the island. Nah, this one of the hardest tackles to make, cause he in the open field. He missed this tackle, it's 6 easily, bro. Yes. He made the tackle on the run. It don't matter if you. Bro, Martinez played downhill. He do not miss tackles. And that don't matter if you a running back, a quarterback. It do not matter. The boy coming and he downhill, playing downhill. He a dog. It's no other word to describe Martinez but a dog, bro. He jumped off the screen all game.
Yes,
and it was some other dogs too. But I'm gonna get into my defensive player of the game first. And
let's talk about it.
I'll highlight some other players too. You feel me? So,
okay.
We gonna start with my defensive player of the game.
Well, you got dog.
Philadelphia Zone. Ken Talley. Yes,
Ken
sir.
Talley?
Man. Bro, you talking about big time he played.
Ken Talley, okay.
Bro, it was hard to pick. It was a lot of good, bro. The defense. We gonna get into it. I'm gonna get more into it. But Ken Talley, bro. Ken Talley. First of all, huge sack on 3rd down to force that missed field goal when they got in the red zone.
Yeah.
Huge sack.
We needed that.
Forced another 4th down, getting to the quarterback quick. So right after that, the next series, bro, forced another 4th down, getting to the quarterback. I'm talking about Buddy got in there so quick. Got in there so quick, bro. Forced the fumble. That would lead to the first offensive touchdown of the game, bro. That led to another offense. Wait, I mean, we only scored 1 touchdown, right? Like actual touchdown. Because Charles ran one in and who else ran one in? Oh, Lynch. Lynch ran one in. So that led to the second touchdown, bro. Like the stop was so big too, bro, because of the momentum. Like the game was too close for comfort. It was too offense wasn't really moving the ball like that. I mean, they was moving it, but we wasn't finishing the drives. The red zone we was gassing out. But he looked so much quicker and stronger, bro, than last year, bro. You could tell he really, that offseason strength and conditioning program, man, bro, first of all, as a team, we look humongous, in shape, cut up, huge, physical, fast, all that, right? But Ken Talley, man, I had to spotlight Ken Talley because he a dog, man. He transferred from Penn State, and, bro, he just came full circle, bro. But he ain't like he ain't underrated. He been a 4-star coming out, but high school. But, man, he looked impressive, bro. I'm looking maybe he a starter going forward, bro.
Right, because he was playing spot. He was only playing spots, and that's my man. I agree with you, bro. The whole defensive line was Douse with the safety.
Man,
oh my goodness, bro. Yes, the defensive line looked good. Hats off to y'all. Y'all did y'all thing.
Big time, bro.
Yes, sir.
Big time, bro.
So I like that you went Ken Talley. I went somebody from the secondary. You went somebody from the defensive line.
Absolutely.
I love it.
And the whole defense, like you said, bro, like it was so many dudes to pick from with impact, bro. You had Anthony Jones, who had a huge sack on the QB in the fourth quarter. Make or break drive. That, to me, that's one of the biggest drives of the game, bro. He had a sack on that fourth quarter on the make or break drive. Mm-hmm. Bro, huge play. He probably would have had a couple more if he wasn't being held all game, but we ain't gonna talk about that. All I seen was 8 getting held all game. Yeah. All effing game, bro. He was getting held.
One of your other favorites had a nice sack and tackle for loss as well.
Who that, Ed?
Oh, I ain't talking about him, but that was nice.
I'm talking about loaded. Who?
I'm talking about Van Sumeren.
Van Sumeren.
Yes, sir.
My boy Thompson got in there. Thompson got it, bro. I'm gonna go off the list. We had Bogle had a sack. Look super, bro. Bogle finally looked like who we always thought he was.
Oh my goodness.
Chris Bogle. He looked dominant. You can't stop him. He pushing everybody around.
That D-line.
Bro, he literally made a sack while being the defender on his back. On his back, bro. And he literally grabbed the running back. Come on, bro. If this how Bogle gonna look all year, good luck to the rest of the conference. Huge tackle for loss, bro. When Florida Atlantic was driving close to the red zone, he had a huge tackle for loss, stopped the drive. Ed Woods, who I brought up, another dog. Bro,
a cornerback with a sack.
Who should be starting or not, really, because the defense, bro, they all, like, everybody that played, bro, I literally was dogs. Ed Wood, a dog, very physical corner. You talking downhill, him and Martinez, downhill, bro. I can see why Alabama was after this guy. I can literally see he jumped off the screen every time, bro.
He did.
He made some very impressive tackles for loss in a one-on-one scenario as well. When I go back to Martinez, being able to tackle in space, open field, that's pro. Them are pro qualities, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm saying all this to say,
not missing that chance to make that play.
Facts. I'm saying all that to say, bro, the defense is legit. 7 sacks, 10 tackles for loss. Constant pressure against a dual threat quarterback. Okay?
Yeah. And we only rush 4. We really only rush 4 most of the time.
Bro, we only rush 4. People don't understand how hard it is to play
and
against a dual threat.
And they had 6 in protection some of the time. 6, 7.
Only gave up 1 TD, 1 tud. Had numerous stops in the red zone to stall the drives.
Yes.
Hold the 3, and they even held them to a missed field goal, bro.
Yeah.
If this is how my defense is playing,
special teams was good.
Bro,
special teams,
everything was good. Offense, we didn't do what we supposed to do, but everything else, I'm talking about playing, bro. I am very excited about this defense.
Can we please?
Excited.
Can we please touch on that first punt, bro? Oh my God.
Oh, hold on. Before we go forward, though, man, I can't leave my boy out. I mentioned a lot of people. Daquan Dose started the party off.
That's what I said.
Popped the court with the safety in it, man. Hey, it's some dogs on this defense, bro.
And they was cycling them in, bro. Like, all y'all gonna get a chance to shine.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We got a top 10 defense. You can say what you want. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. What I seen, keep talking about Florida Atlantic like they was they're not sorry, bro. That is a good. If you go look at who they played, like every team they played in Power 4, hard games, bro. Like, don't get fooled. Like, college football is not as unbalanced as it used to be. Fans got to wake up.
A lot of parity.
I'm not saying they good or they Alabama level good, but I'm saying that it's more balanced. Just like college basketball had a shift years ago when it's balanced. Bro, NIL has balanced the playing field for everyone, okay?
It is.
So don't
they got
think
a lot of new transfers.
Like, this ain't a decent team.
Yeah,
I ain't making no
quarterback. A lot of new transfers for them.
But go ahead. So you wanted to jump to something. I had to get.
I wanted to talk about that first punt. Man, Ryan Eckley put that mug on the one. The coverage team was nice. He did some type of stutter punt when he seen it with no pressure. So he gave the coverage team time to get there.
That's in the nation.
I like seeing stuff like that,
Easily.
man.
You can
I like seeing stuff like that. He has some long punts, nice punts that was spirally. He's gonna be an all Big Ten punter.
He nice.
I just want to say that
nice.
I don't like us punting a lot, but if we need somebody to punt,
I'll take it.
That corner coffin. He a corner coffin kid.
Man, bro. Yeah. So is it safe to say we got top 10 defense and special teams?
I go on a limb and say yes, even though we didn't give our field goal kicker a chance.
But we know what he could do. We know what Kim could do. We seen Kim all last year. We know what he could do. But
we do.
I think we got one of the best kickers, field goal, one of the best punters in the net. And then even the backup, you seen the backup came in and dropped one inside the 10. I thought that was our starting punter. I'm like, damn, we got another one? Bro, I only seen
Ryan Eckley.
Yeah, he dude came in. I think he punted like once or twice he came in. But I thought it was him because the punt was so good. I'm like, damn, we got the best punter, and they showed it. I'm like, damn, that wasn't him. So I think he got maybe like a couple reps and shit. It was early too. Man, I'm excited, bro. Special teams and defense, I ain't gonna lie. I might be higher right now than a lot of people in the fan base and students, but I'm excited, bro. I would rather my offense be behind in the beginning of the season than my defense. If my defense getting torqued, your season over. You might well not even watch. If your defense
telling you,
smoked.
that defense matters, especially when you're playing against somebody that's lower competition.
Man, yeah, that's why.
And then the defensive line reps. We ain't gonna talk about it was a lot of reps for different people for defensive line and for in the defensive backfield. So the DBs and the corners. But you want to move? You ready to move on to the offense, bro?
Let's do it. Let's talk
about it. So,
player of the game.
Your offensive player of the game.
You want to kick it off? Who you got?
Okay, I'll kick it off. I'll kick it off. All right, so
I think we thinking the same on this, but go ahead.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. And
another dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. it kind of it a lot of the time during the game, I wanted us to run the ball, and when K'Ron Lynch-Adams was running the ball, his 9 carries for 101 yard, his 63-yard touchdown, and then I ain't gonna talk about the 15-yard touchdown that they called back.
Man, what?
That was a touchdown.
Oh my!
We
I
ain't
ain't
tripping
never
on
seen
that.
a whistle that fast in my life.
It gave Aiden Childs his first rushing his first touchdown as a Spartan. So I ain't gonna hate on that, but man, K'Ron Lynch-Adams looked really, really good. He had a game over 100
Looked like
yards.
the guy. He looked like him.
Yep.
He looked like him.
And
man.
when I look at it and when I go back and look at it in hindsight, I'm like, okay, it's cool that he only got 9 carries.
Yeah.
We don't need to put a big load on him. We know Nate Carter can handle it. He's dependable, and he had 19 rushes, but he took a bulk of the punishment. Let's not act like this FAU defensive line and their linebackers
They had dogs, bro.
wasn't cracking.
Bro, they were the same
cracking.
size. They didn't look smaller than none of that.
They
bro.
did their scouting report too.
They was nice.
They was ready.
They was
ready for the run. And shout out to the offensive line for good
big
pass protection.
Signs. Good signs with that.
Yeah.
I love that too. We ain't
pass
even
protection.
Yeah.
But we gonna see improvement in the run, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, fact.
Because K'Ron Lynch-Adams don't need that improvement, but if he does have it,
hey, he improved. We might well just put him in the draft.
Yes.
That's
so
over. I thought that was Zeke Elliott out there in Ohio State prime days right there. I kept seeing that 15.
When he cut that mug up the middle for that 63 one.
Is that Zeke or K'Ron?
When he chucked the deuces and
bro,
looking at the board like you ain't gonna catch me. You know what I'm saying?
He run with an attitude problem. But he got an attitude problem.
I love it. So that's my guy, K'Ron Lynch-Adams. I'm gonna give him an offensive player. You probably gonna do the same thing, but before I let you touch it, I'm gonna just say this: if the 179 rushing yards that we had is something that we can count on, it's a good sign. It's a good sign.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
That's where I'm gonna leave it at.
Absolutely.
We don't just need one running back. We don't just need one rusher. We don't just need one person that's the source of our rushing yards. We need somebody that's going to step up and get the bulk of the yards, even if that don't mean they get the bulk of the carries, and somebody that's going to take the bulk of the carries to fill things out. So that's what I'm going to leave it at, and I'm going to ask you, are you picking K'Ron Lynch-Adams too?
Pass that baton. I'm gonna grab it like Sha'Carri. Hey,
okay.
You know, I'm going with my boy. Hey, man, you talking about? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought it was a prime Zeke. Buddy run just like Zeke at Ohio. I'm talking about the prime one, not the one you see with the beer belly. I'm talking about the prime Zeke.
Nasty
Elliott, the physical. Buddy has an attitude problem.
Yes, he does,
bro. He runs angry, bro. He run with a spin when he got running like I'm angry that I'm waiting this long to get these carries. Why am I waiting this long? Like, bro, man, the energy every time I see him run, I got so fired up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fired, bro. 9 carries, bro.
Everybody, when I was in the stadium, everybody was like
they was waiting every time he touched it, even on the little 4-yarder on the sideline where he broke a tackle.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to get them.
Bro, 63 broke a 63-yard touchdown run after, like we mentioned earlier, got one callback on the quickest whistle in college football history, going back to 1940, 1930, whenever this shit started. 1880, the quickest whistle that ever happened, bro.
Yes.
9 carries for 101 yards, 11.21 yards per carry.
Yeah.
11 yards per carry. That's pretty good. Now, we don't start no conflicts or rifts between the team. We got 2 good running backs, 2 great running backs. It's a good problem to have. But I will say this. Lynch may have earned starter minutes in game 2. I think we're going to see Lynch-Adams maybe start or maybe get a lot more carries in game 2 because it's obvious. I mean, you have to. Some players force your hand, and I think he forced your hand. It's not about him being better than Carter. It's not about him being more physical, faster. He's just forcing the coach hand. That shit happens sometimes. It happens, bro.
So I'm going to ask you this then. Out of the 28 carries that them two had combined,
Nate
Carter having 19, do you split the carries more evenly?
Absolutely, you got to.
Or
you
do you
have
just
no choice.
straight like
Me? If I'm going to game 2, you still want to keep it somewhat balanced, but I'm gonna give Lynch the bulk. Just game 2. I'm not saying rest of the season, because what Jonathan Smith says all the time is we reevaluate it every week. The best player gonna play, and that don't mean best like I'm better than Carter. It just means I'm better right now as far as like my rhythm. I got rhythm. Running backs, yeah, it's all about rhythm with running backs. So if I got the rhythm, I'm the high hand. Roll with the high hand. It's gonna be games with Carter lighted up, but he just couldn't find his rhythm. Yesterday, I feel like he didn't have a bad game. They was playing great defense because when he in, they expecting us to run. That's in the scouting report.
And they had some predictability problems too.
Absolutely, because we couldn't pass. We couldn't do nothing to pass, and so they was in the box on us.
And I loved the play action. I loved it, but they just covered well. Aiden Childs definitely didn't have the best showing as far as his passing.
Yeah, no space with them receivers at all.
Yeah,
bro. So,
no separation. Yeah, we got to say that too. So the defense of the Owls was quite impressive.
They good, bro. They good. I would take nothing away from. I would take nothing away from them. That's a good team, bro. But finishing with Adams, right? Like, this is my last point, closing points on him. He great vision, bro. He has great vision, and he has
that's the difference between him and Nate, bro.
Bro, that's he has that elite jump cut that all backs have when they cut and they gone. It's another 20. He has that, like, and he's not losing like any. He runs so balanced, bro. Like, he's so balanced, man. All I'm gonna say is I expect more carries, and I expect Nate to be better as well. But I expect it to be. And that's all rhythm. Like, running game is timing. I'm sure if Nate was in on one of those, he may have broke one too. But it's all timing. That's all just getting better. I'm not worried about the O-line in one bit at all. They showed me enough with passing protection, run blocking, even though they just had a good defense. But that's going to get better. That's all timing and cohesion. We get better every week, bro.
Yeah, I want to see Big Dooley on that second level.
Yeah.
Getting his hand on a linebacker. I mean, he getting there. He getting
there for sure.
I just want to see him with his hands on a linebacker. He man, once that is established, like, because these linemen are the real deal. They got the size. It looked like the communication was there for them. They did not allow. I think they only allowed one sack. Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna cover the elephant in the room, man. Aiden Childs, cause they talking. You got the fans they really just kids that don't really know nothing about football. But you look at the comments, you look at Aiden, he struggled. Oh, it was hard watching Aiden. It was timeout. All right, let's pump the brakes a little bit. And I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna be very honest and transparent. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, right? Aiden Childs. Great pocket awareness, right? He showed me great pocket awareness the whole game. Even though the completions, he got out of there when there was trouble. You couldn't get a sack on him. He hit the back shoulder, escaped though. He do that as good as anybody, and that's already right.
Yes.
But he struggled. He struggled due to having a little bit of happy feet, I think. So, and what I mean by happy feet is on one drive he spent out, right? Avoided pressure, spent out to his left. Jack Veiling wide open. Maybe would have got 30, 40 yards, might have scored.
Bad throw.
And he threw it at his feet, but it's not because of his arm. He's not setting his feet. He's trusting his talent too much.
Yep.
Like when he's
instead of his technique.
Yeah, it's not his technique was bad, but he's trusting and he has extreme talent, extreme arm talent. Yep. But those little things was setting your feet real quick, then delivering, or instead of just throwing off one foot and it goes in the dirt. That's all timing. I'm not worried about this kid with that. That's just that's just continuing to play. But an average fan will see that and say, "Oh, well, we waited on this. He struck, bro." It's literally timing, bro. You seen some throws in that game where you like, "Oh my God, how did he put the 22-yard throw to Johnson on the right sideline?" That's an NFL. Bro,
it is.
He made throws that you like. Okay, I know what we got.
He got big arm talent. It's not a doubt.
I'm not worried at all, bro. I have no worries at all, not even slightly, because once he settles down, I 100% believe we have a very special and dynamic player at the helm, one of the best. I'm still going to say quarterbacks that's ever going to play at this school. I promise you this, man. So calm down a little bit. He 18. It's the first start. Give him some time, bro. I don't care what he came in at Oregon State, played valuable ball. You the starter, not a pressure on you. It's a little different. It's a big stadium. Get a boy time. And I like how he responded in the press conference. What did he say? They asked him about the offensive struggles. Aiden, the reason me. He said, I'm taking full responsibility for everything that happened today, right? You always want to come out and play good football, do what you got to do. I felt like I tried to do that, and I didn't do what I'm used to doing. I play football for a living, and I didn't come out and perform to the best today.
That's the good thing.
Holy shit,
we've witnessed his floor. We witnessed his floor.
That's the floor. You witnessed the floor.
This is his worst game, period.
It's only going to get better. You're going to see a whole different quarterback. When he goes and watch that film, and that coach, we have great coaching. They're going to correct that. Hey, settle your feet right here and make the throw. It's a simple throw. When he does
all
that,
of them.
Wait
all
till game 2.
All the overthrows. That's all it was.
You ain't gonna see it. Wait till week 2.
He didn't take that extra 0.3 seconds to set his feet. And a lot of us might be like, well, he didn't have it. That's the thing about being a quarterback. You gotta know that you're gonna take some hits. You gotta know that you're gonna take some licks.
Yeah, and he didn't shy away from it either. I like that.
He didn't. He took some hits
too. He took some.
And he would have took some more hits if he would have took time to set his feet.
Facts.
But those probably would have been completions. So
that's the difference.
Maybe his talent will, carry him over on some of those. But let's
not
be honest.
Not there yet though. Yeah, you got to be fundamental till you get there, and you. Because we all know who Aiden Child's talent level. We know what his talent level is, but for those
we know that first
interception
when it's fault.
Relax a little bit, man.
Yeah.
It's the game. It's the first game.
Yeah.
Don't come back on the bus next week and he's the greatest ever. And you had 4 touchdowns and 500 yards, and don't do that. Okay, just stay neutral and calm down a little bit because you're gonna have to come back. You're going to have to come back. So just relax a little bit. We got the best quarterback in the Big Ten. I don't give a damn what you seen today. Mark my word, at the end of this season, we will have the best quarterback, the best offense, the best defense.
You gonna see.
I promise.
You gonna see.
I'm ready. And shout out to the O-line, baby.
Yeah.
Them boys was out there, man, protection,
Thanks for protecting.
They look nice.
Thanks for protecting.
They look nice, bro. And I like what I seen from Marsh and Isaiah too. Isaiah Johnson. Them my 2 guys, man. Them I ain't gonna say my favorite receivers on the team because I like all the receivers, but them 2, man, them my 2 guys, and Jalen Smith. Them my guys. I really like all 3 of them receivers, and I want to see more of Nick Marsh in game 2, and I want to see more of Johnson because they showed you the flat. Like that route Johnson ran, bro, for that 22-yard. If you go back and watch that one highlight, that play where he ran that deep post corner, bro, he can't kick. Bro, he was wide open. This first ball this guy playing, bro. First ball he playing. And he comes out and run a route like that.
That's receiver 1.
Coach.
Makes you think
Coach Hawk. Coach, you know I love you. That's a starter, man. Come on, baby. I wasn't going to say starters. I'm sorry. He's a player that needs more reps. I ain't gonna say he's a starter. I'm sorry. But, man, get this guy in. Coach, put him in,
too. I
man.
like Zero.
Yeah, Zero. Brown, nice. Lante, he was nice, too. Bro,
I wasn't big on Montori, but I like Montori a little bit better now.
He struggled a little bit.
He struggled, but he persevered. I like
absolutely, yeah. We
like
ain't
that
giving
about
up
him.
on nothing. Yeah,
he showed toughness.
It's just finding the right mix. I feel like. Foster had a couple catches too. He had some nice catches. He had one drop where he dove out. That would have been huge if he could have pulled.
And that interception.
Man, yeah, I can't blame Charles for that one. It was.
It was a combination of the throw in.
It was a combination.
It was a combination.
But when you touch it,
but for that to be your first play as a Spartan, that gotta suck, man.
Only reason I say I can't put it too much is kind of an equal. But if my receiver touch it 2 times on the tip and I can't get that to the quarterback, you got to either get that out, swat it.
It's the ref's fault. It's the ref's fault
too. Yeah,
that wasn't a catch.
Talk about the refs. Worst reffing job I have seen in a long time, bro. The out of bounds. First of all, that interception, the play we talking about, his foot was clearly out of bounds, bro. Come on, bro.
To me, it was too.
The right foot was out. It was out, bro. Yeah. So that was a bad call. They missed several holding calls. Yeah. All of the targeting calls where this guy is sliding at the last second and waiting intentionally to do that.
Well, that's their gimmick. That's his gimmick. He's going to get hurt.
He stopped doing it at the end. He was in the ice bath after that game.
Yes,
I bet you he ain't doing it
no ice bath going to help that.
Buddy was getting told. He earned every yard he got.
Yeah,
bro.
I think he going to retire after that, bro.
I don't think people know how hard it is to defend that type of quarterback, bro. Even if you can't
and we're
going to
see more than he's not going to be the only one we see. So I'm glad.
That's why I'm glad we
got
played
to see him early. Yeah.
Get it out the way because it ain't that many as dual threat is that. Like, we gonna play some, but
yeah, what do you got?
like,
60-something yards.
Yeah, he up there, bro.
Yeah, he got 67 yards, bro, on 25 carries.
He nice with running.
Yeah.
He really a running back playing quarterback. Then he started completing them throws to that little number 10. And, man, they decent, bro. They not gonna lose a lot of games in their division. I promise you that, bro. That's a good team, man.
For real.
But all in all, I like what I seen, man. I like what I seen from the defense for sure. I like what I seen from the O-line in the running game for the most part. I think the passing gonna come along. That's just finding the right combination of the receivers and just Child settling down, because even if Child, keep it all the way 100. If he was settled down making the perfect throws this game, there was no separation. I didn't see any separation from the secondary and the receivers in this game.
And that's play calling.
It could be play. That's what I was gonna say. It could be the plays. It could be that, but there wasn't a lot of separation.
Speaking of play calling, what about the coaching? Do you want to give a coach of the game?
Coach of the game. Oh, that's for sure. I got a co. And I'm gonna shout out another one. So it's hard for me to pick, as you can see, man. I'm a homer, but
you got two.
My defensive line coaches, and they kind of won, really. But defensive line coach, Coach Lagonia, I'm sure I'm probably butchering it. Coach Lagonia and Coach Chad Wilt, bro. Okay. Them defensive tackles and D linemen and edge rushers. Oh my Lord.
They ready,
bro. They are ready. Them the bright spots on the. Now I see all this stuff they were saying in camp, and everybody wasn't listening. We got 6, 5, 6, 7 guys that can. Everybody laughing. What?
It was
the
not
tackles
a lie.
Is short, bro.
It was not a lie.
Everybody that got in was impressive.
Yes.
Big, strong, fast,
getting
physical.
Pushed. Yes.
You can't run on us this year. We've already established that. There's going to be no running this year. No. You're not going to be running. You're not going to even be barely passing on us
unless you're a quarterback.
Because of the pass. Yeah, that's it. You may get a couple of, and we're going to shut that down with adjustment like we did with Buddy. But, bro, defensive line coaches, great job, man. Great job. And I got to give a shout-out to, it's a co-coach of the game, I say, Coach Rossi. What a game this guy called defensively. He adjusted to the dual threat quarterback. He put a spy on him. He couldn't run no more. We started getting set. Coach Rossi, you called an incredible game defensively. Incredible, bro. So I'm very excited, bro. This is an elite defense. It felt like the old Michigan State defenses. I ain't jumping out the window. No disrespect to FAU. But, I want to see it against the teams in our division. I want to see it next week against, Maryland we got next week?
Yes, sir.
I want to see it against Maryland. If I see that same thing, bro, y'all in trouble. Defensively, y'all are in trouble. And offensively, y'all in trouble too, because we still going to have an explosive offense. And with Lynch emerging like that.
Yeah. It's going to shake some things up.
Good luck. But they're my coaches of the game, man. Who you got? You got anybody, or you rolling with who I got? Who you got?
I'm going to go with Coach Meek. I feel like he got these
two picks.
He got 2 players, Ed Wood, Nakai Martinez, that came over here and instant impact. Period. That's it. I ain't got to say much after that.
Too. Shout out Coach Adams.
Coach Adams too.
That's a co right there. Meeting coach.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. But I'm gonna get my Spartan dog of the game.
Woo! Who you got? I think
my Spartan dog of the game is not neither one of the players I'm gonna mention. I'm gonna just say that. Angelo Gross.
Oh!
So I'm going to give it to Angelo Gross because he's, as you see, Dylan Tatum had to leave the game. As you see, Spencer got ejected. He stepped in and played big time. 11 tackles total.
That's huge.
Interception.
Huge.
When you talk about games like that from a defensive back, my goodness. My goodness. You got to love it, man. You got to love to see a defensive back step up like that when his dogs need him the most. So that's my Spartan dog of the game. Who you got?
I got to go with, man, this was tough because I wanted to go with the defense as a whole because I just felt like the defense was so elite, bro. It was hard to pick somebody, like, because everybody got like these crazy couple stats, couple plays. Everybody got like 2 impact plays apiece, so it's hard, bro. Like, but I'm gonna go with Lynch Adams, man. You can't. What I seen, the eye test is, hey, I don't need to see nothing. The first carry, I seen enough. I'm watching the game with my pops. He jump up and say, well, I seen what I need to see. As soon as he touched it, and that's the play they called back. He said, oh, what? Wait. Oh, yeah, I seen what I need to see.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the guy. So he picked it for me almost. I'm like, you right, bro. And then when he
them
got
all
that
looking like
second
Boo Boo
one,
the Fool.
woo, he cut it up, baby.
Solidified.
Hey, Lynch Adams, Spartan Dog of the Week, baby.
All right. So we got for you, Lynch Adams, and for me, Angelo Gross.
Yes, sir.
And those are Spartan Dogs of the Week.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to close it with saying this. This is Active Alumnus Media, where you come to hear the real.
Yes, sir.
We ain't sugarcoating
Real alumni.
nothing,
Real alumnus.
But we went to Michigan State. We graduated from Michigan State, and we are here to encourage our dogs.
Hubbard Hall
so we ain't never
representatives.
talking dirty. We ain't never talking down on none of our dogs.
Never, man.
We want
part
y'all
of
to watch,
this team, baby.
and we want y'all to be encouraged. What you got, my guy?
Hey, my boy said what he said, man. You heard it from General Patton, man. This your boy Billey Madison, man. It's the Active Alumnus Media. Make sure y'all follow us, man, on all our social media. It's gonna be in the top left corner. I think this top left corner. On all the socials, our personal gonna be right under us. At Billey Madison, at General Patton. Hey, man, we here. This is our first kickoff show, episode 1 of Spartan recapping the game, talking about the game from the perspective we can only give it to you from the alumni perspective. Active Alumnus Media. That's it for game 1. Go Green!
Go White!